to run, to rejoice, to embrace every moment that comes your way. It's your life, and it's our passion to care for it. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
A major downtown construction project is changing course. Why this building is now going to be just a parking ramp. That's coming up.
And spring flooding is affecting the fishing season in Lake Preston. We hear from a local business straight ahead.
This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
We're learning more about the chances of severe weather later this week. Let's go straight to the Storm Center with a look at the forecast and what we can expect today.
Well, for today, it looks like a sunny and warm day. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s. We may get a couple of areas close to 90. If that happens, it may happen across south central South Dakota. Get out there and enjoy it. We'd have cooler weather returning to northern KELOLAND for tomorrow. And our forecast for severe weather still on track Friday. And some of the information is suggesting that some of it may even linger into Saturday. And along with that, temperatures will be much cooler for the weekend, especially by Sunday, as our rain chances will not only continue this weekend, but we have that going into next week. More details on a KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast with Brian Karstens in a couple of minutes.
Thanks, Scott. A top story will continue following today. A multi-use project in downtown Sioux Falls is taking a different turn.
The city of Sioux Falls told Village River Group that the deal is now off. In late 2017, the city made an agreement with Village River Group to build a 15-story building, including a parking ramp, hotel, and retail space. Back in August, Mayor Paul Tennaken spoke out in confidence of the project's developer and in his chief of staff, Erica Beck.
On April 1st, the city told Village River Group it was defaulting on the project, giving it 30 days to fix the problem. The city says the project will continue with the main focus on finishing the parking ramp. The mayor's deputy chief of staff says the city has not ruled out private development at the same location in the future.
Sioux Falls City Councilor Teresa Staley, who's been very outspoken on the project, issued a statement regarding the changes. We've included those comments in this story online.
Today, 6 officers from the Sioux Falls Police Department are heading to western KELOLAND to help search for Serenity Denard. That's in response to a request from the Pennington County Sheriff for mutual aid from law enforcement. Crews will be back out today to look for the 9-year-old who has been missing for more than 3 months.
This week we showed you the high water around Lake Thompson. Now we are finding out how it's affecting business. The owner of this bait shop in Lake Preston says the fishing season is off to a slow start because the spring flooding is keeping anglers away.
This year is going to be tough. It really is. I mean, the fishing is good, so we have that to our advantage, but it's hard to get to a lot of places. So there's going to be people staying home, I'm afraid.
Many of the county and township roads in the area are also underwater, and it's making it difficult for anglers to find a place to fish.
Meanwhile, in Lincoln County, people are trying to figure out what's causing a sinking area on County Highway 135. It's forcing a closure from Canton to Newton Hills. Right now, they're drilling core samples to get more details on what's happening. The closure is expected to be long-term. We've included detour information and a map of the closure. You can find that in the link below.
Now that we're getting into spring, we're starting to see some more severe weather. Storms moved through northwestern Iowa and southwestern Minnesota last night. Check out this picture. Amy got a shot of a storm moving near Sheldon, Iowa. And
while storms can be damaging, they can also bring some cool sights. Here's a picture of a double rainbow on Buffalo Ridge. Thank you, Ashley DeRuiter, for sending in that photo. Brian?
Yeah, it's a pretty shot, although the rain is not welcome, of course, as we are all looking to drier weather, at least most of us are. And today we get that. We have 80 in the forecast for Sioux Falls, and not alone. Much of the upper Midwest is very warm. Rapid City is going to be up near 85 this afternoon. Now, we are going to turn our attention this afternoon to North Dakota. Thunderstorms and severe weather development is a possibility. Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk there. That's out of our coverage area, but a marginal risk into Aberdeen, so we'll watch radar late this evening for folks here. Tomorrow, the front goes south, and there's a big spread on temperatures already. Sioux Falls, we're banking on low 80s ahead of the front. It could spark thunderstorms tomorrow night. Some severe weather is possible, but it's a marginal risk at this point. Friday, that's when things really start to get more active. Pay attention to the weather forecast because there will be some severe weather in the region on Friday night, in particular Nebraska. will be under the gun for an enhanced risk of severe weather, including all modes, tornadoes, hail, and wind. Now, Sioux Falls is probably going to be on the colder side of that. We're going to hedge our bets toward that, and that would mainly keep it as a hail risk Friday night. And Saturday, too, could be kind of stormy with 67. We think cooler weather after that. And boy, the 7-day gets awfully chilly in Aberdeen. Sunday, a windy, cold, raw rain, and maybe just a slight chance or a possibility of a few snowflakes in the northeast. And everybody else, too, is mighty cool. Look at Rapid next week. That does not look like May, but it is. And we'll stay in the 40s, guys.
Thanks, Brian, and thanks for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. Be sure to join us on air for midday in KELOLAND.
Until then, you can get up to the minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Now go have a great day.